we finally have a little break in the hot weather, and that can make us all turn our attention to the inside of our homes. Well, hey, this is the time of year when we start getting excited. The holidays are coming, beginning with Halloween. Well, if you are ready to see some insane decor, the Colorado Fall Home Show is custom made for people just like us who want ideas and be inspired on design and all the latest decor. With me is Jim Fricke. He is the executive director of the Colorado Garden Foundation. Jim, it's good to see you.
Good morning.
Okay, speaking of homes, yeah, I'm working on or practically have a new home finally here in Colorado, so I'm happy, but that also inspires me to do so many things with it. So tell me about the show. How many exhibits are happening?
Well, there's 220 companies or so. Everything for your home, interior, exterior, window siding, roofing, gutters, windows, anything when people either buy a new house or still living in our houses, we've all been kind of cooped up for a couple years, and we're all kind of looking around going, boy, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need, And so the show kind of has everything for everybody that you would need for your home.
That's absolutely true. And I just love looking at anything having to do with the home. Of course, I want everything. But here's the thing. I've got two kiddos, and outfitting space in the home, when it comes to the kiddos, it's not like the good old days. They need full-blown office space. They want storage. They now have laptops and iPads and this and that. Will you have kid stuff at the show?
Well, there's... many of the contractors can do all that kind of stuff, whether it be, custom offices, working with the kids to figure out what the kids need, what you need for your kids, I should say, basement remodeling, that kind of stuff. Again, we've all been kind of stuck in that work at home office thing. And so the beautiful thing about companies in today's environment have figured out what they need to do to meet the customer's demands, and that's a huge demand right now.
It really is. Things have changed in so many ways. Well, what else can we find at the show? For example, this new home I'm going to be buying, it may need a bit of updating. So for those looking to remodel, and I know the updates are huge here in Denver, what can they find?
Well, the beautiful thing about a show is that there's many different vendors, so it's a show place. There's many different vendors that can address your needs. And so you have the ability in one location to talk to, if it's HVAC or siding or windows, whatever you need. There are several companies and all the different things or all the different projects there, so you can comparison shop. When we invest in our home, it's a very personal decision, and so you can meet the companies and say, boy, I really like them, I really like them. Those are the two I want to come out and do bids, or the three, or whatever it is. And so the show environment gives you that opportunity, which is something that comes along twice a year. Our show in the fall, and then our show in February.
I love that you can talk to the vendors, you can shop different vendors, and otherwise that would take you a very long time to do so. But at the show, that's one of the great things, that you have everything in one place, and it really gives you that opportunity to make good decisions.
Well, you can see, touch, and feel it. If you're looking at a new furnace, they're not going to carry one into your living room and say, look at this, versus they set it up at a show and you can look at it. So again, use the opportunity, give yourself a couple hours, walk around the show, see what you like, and then start talking to these companies. If you have pictures of a kitchen or a bathroom you're talking about, if you have plans for your new remodel, bring them with you and bring that to show people. But pictures is even great too, everything you could need for your show.
Very true.
House, I mean.
Well, one of the things I've noticed, especially with me, like this has happened, where sustainable living is a hot trend. Like, I got rid of all the big, bulky, heavy furniture. I just want things simple. Is this kind of a new trend that's happening, and will this be also covered at the show?
Well, it's been a trend for a few years now, and so the beauty of it is, and when I think and talk to exhibitors about sustainable living, it can be more energy efficient. Heating and air conditioning to use less energy. It can be companies using recycled products within their materials. It can be all those different factors. So whenever I talk to almost anybody, I can say, what are you guys doing from a sustainable point? And they all have answers, because they're all trying to do it. Because I think really, especially in Colorado, we all think that all the time.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. Well, what do you personally love most about the show? I mean, you know it pretty well, but what is the one thing that stands out to you?
I love it when it opens. I know that sounds really weird, but when it opens and people start coming in, and I know that needs are being met, because the exhibitor is our customer and the attendee is our customer, and I know they can find what they need. And so it's very fulfilling to work a full year on something that lasts 2 days. So once it opens, it's very exciting and good to see that people are getting what they need.
Oh my gosh, well, I'm sure it's exciting for both the vendors and people who are coming in to see all these exciting new trends. Well, thank you so much, Jim, for being with us today.
Thank you.
Of course, if you would like to go, well, make plans. Don't miss the Colorado Fall Home Show at the Colorado Convention Center. That's September the 24th and the 25th. You can learn more online. It's coloradogardenfoundation.org.